All right, we are live. Hello, everybody. This is James Buchanan. Today is Tuesday, June 24, 2014. Uh, Glad you could tune in tonight and be with us here live tonight. Guys, I'm going to be covering a lot of topics tonight, a lot of information I want to get through rather quickly. I don't want this to be a long hangout. Uh, Got Darius here with me tonight. He's going to be talking about some things. And guys, this is what I want to cover tonight. First off, I want to say if you're just joining the group, you're joining, ID this week, past couple of days, today even, welcome to the group. Welcome to a wonderful opportunity that you can build residual income, make a living at, and welcome. Love to have you here in the group. So some of the things I'm going to be covering tonight is I want to talk about branding, guys. I want to go over that. I'm going to be talking about driving traffic. I'm going to be talking about SEO ranking tonight, and I'm going to be talking about conversions. And I probably lost, a bunch of you already, and so I'm going to go into all that and let you know exactly what it is. And guys, I'm going to be revealing tonight the #1 resource to your success. Okay, and let me say that again, the #1 resource to your success. I'm going to reveal that to you, let you know what it is, and we can go from there. So first off, I want to get into branding. Guys, I've talked about this, in several other videos. So let me start out by saying you can duplicate this business, but you can't duplicate another person. And most of you are going to be like, James, well, you lost me already there. What I mean by that, let me make it simple, so to where it's easy to understand. Duplicating the business is very easy. You can't duplicate another person. Now, what I mean by that is if you are taking other statuses, if you're taking other people's photos, you're posting them. It just simply, guys, I've been in this almost a year now. I know what works. I know what doesn't work. And it's just something that you can't do and be successful. It doesn't. I want you to think about the words I'm going to say right here. What makes you unique to hundreds of thousands of other people in Infinity Downline? What makes you stand out above everybody else, and why someone would join you? Now, that's something you really have to think about. That's the reason why I talk about branding. If you're copying a status, if you're copying, just taking a picture, copy, pasting it to your timeline, I mean, you're not. You might see some success out of that, but you're not going to see the level that you want to see. And I'm going to tell you what, I scroll through my news feed, and you would not believe that it's the same status over and over again. Okay, and what I mean by that, it's always the 18 plus and older. Hit the like button, add me as a friend. It's always the same status over and over and over again. Okay, the one, I'm just an ordinary person with extraordinary goals. It's the same thing over and over. Guys, I've seen it for a year. Okay, and people think that they can duplicate other people and see success. Now, it's not that you can duplicate other people. You have to duplicate the business, okay? So, and another thing that I've seen is, a lot of people with Explosial and stuff, they are using the same status everybody on there. Guys, when I scroll through my news feed, I see $100,000 business opportunity at the top, add me as a friend, hit the like button, blah, 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 and it just goes, everyone is using the same one now. So that is something you're going to have to understand, that you have to be unique. You have to get yourself, take a status like that, guys, and word it in your words. Put something in there that's personal about your life. Make it unique. I'm going to tell you, I've seen mediocre success with Infinity Downline, to my standards. Guys, I made like $46,000 in, like 10 months with ID. For a family of 5, I'm making a living, but I'm not what you would call, I'm not making $100,000 a year, 6-figure earner, making tons and tons of money. Guys, I put in 10 months of hard work, And, I've got what I call, mediocre results, mediocre. I am making a living. I am supporting a family of five, but I'm not, I'm not out here buying, a $30,000 vehicle and, flashing all this stuff around. It's, that's not me. And like I said, I have made a living with Infinity Downline. Supports, my family of five, but I'm not a billionaire. So, that's one of the things. And guys, I tried to keep, it simple as far as people on my team. Okay, and what I mean by that, I wanted to keep it simple. I wanted to show you, that you can duplicate simply by being on Facebook with promoted posts. Okay, and like I said, throwing a money picture up and so on and so forth. Okay, guys, but I'm gonna let you know right now. Within the next 2 weeks, I'm totally moving away from that altogether. I'm not going to be posting, money pics. Guys, I started doing that out because simply people told me you'll never ever make money with Infinity Downline, and I have, and that's the reason why I have posted money pictures. I have did that, but guys, I've did it for 10 months. I mean, you can only make so many YouTube videos of me going to the ATM and withdrawing the cash. I'm showing that people that it's money, it's real money that's made. And you can only do so many of those videos. So I quit doing the ATM videos a couple months ago. I did them to show people it's real, and it's time for me to move forward. So I'm not going to be doing that now, guys. If other people that's been with Exposure in Exposure, a year ago. Or maybe you don't, but I'm gonna let you know. Everyone was using the same picture with some money. It was like a diamond bracelet laying there, and one of the explosive paychecks. Okay, so everyone was using the same thing, and now I've noticed the whole industry shifting. People with Wake Up Now and Explosive, they're all showing like these $1 million houses and luxury cars. They got away from posting money pictures. But now it's all the same thing all over again. Everybody's using the same, $1 million mansion picture. Or guys, you have to be unique to yourself, and that's where when I first started out, I always did stuff that was unique. I would take a picture and I throw my little logo in there. I would word things different. I don't go, 18 and older, hit the like button, add me, I'm a unique individual with extraordinary goal. I word things the way, I would talk to someone, and it's all about being on the personal level when it comes to that. So, I mean, you have to realize that you have to stand out among thousands of other people. So, guys, I see it all the time. God, if you're using one of my money pictures that has my PayPal card laying it with my name on it, it's not helping you. Okay, what that's doing is not giving you credibility in the business, because you're simply using someone else's photo, you're using someone else's status, and that doesn't show you, credibility in the business itself. That's the reason why you have to be unique. You have to brand yourself. Get yourself out there. Okay. Very, very key and crucial. The next thing I want to go into is driving traffic. Now, you'll say, James, well, what do you mean by driving traffic? Now, like I told you guys, I tried to make it simple for my team by just simply showing you on Facebook marketing, okay? So driving traffic, I'm going to show you. Let me go to screen share here. And what I'm going to do is go to full screen. I'm going to show you about driving traffic. So in other words, can you see that Darius here on the screen now?
Yeah, I can see
it. So in other words, when I tell you guys, I make a sponsored post. Okay, so I make a sponsored post, costs $6.99. Okay, and I tell you to tag prospects with 3,000 plus, friends on their friends list. So let's do a little math here. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. So 3,000 friends. Okay, and I'm going to tag 50 people. And each one of these people has 3,000 plus friends. We're going to use 3,000 examples. So 3,000 times 50 equals what? 150,000 people are seeing my posts, guys. That's what I mean by about driving traffic. If you are on Facebook and you have 300 friends and you're not promoting a post, you're just simply throwing a post up on your timeline. Guess what, guys? That's not getting any traffic to see you. Those 300 people already seen your business post, probably more than once. That's not getting exposure to new people. That's not driving traffic. Okay, driving traffic means you need to get yourself in front of new potential customers, new potential prospects. Okay, and you have to do that daily. So, like I said, I'm gonna be going a little bit more into driving traffic, and now I want to talk about conversions. So I know if I spend, okay, $6.99 for a sponsored post. I know from my previous experience with sponsored posts, I know I can convert 5 to 7 sales out of that $6.99. So for $6.99, I'm converting, we're going to say 7 sales times $25. That means I have converted that $7 into $175. Okay, conversion rate. I know that out of the 150,000 people that seen the post, I sent out, let's say, 200 videos. I had 20 people that were, interested in the business. I converted 5 to 7 people into sales. So I know my conversion rate on one sponsored post is 5 to 7 sales per sponsored post. Now, guys, like I said, I have, seen. Let me go back here.
That's really good. 5 to 7. That's
Yeah.
really good.
So I mean, I was doing 5 to 7 sales a week off a sponsored post. Now those didn't come immediately. It might take a week. It might take 2 weeks. It might take a month. But on that $7 that I spent for that sponsored post, I would always generate 5 to 7 sales off of that. So as you can see, for $7, I'm making $175. Now, that's another key point right there I want to talk to you guys about. Guys, you have to quit looking at things as expenses and have a business person mindset as to, it's not how much is this going to cost me, it's going to be how much money am I going to make from this. So for $7, I'm not thinking, well, that was an expense I had to pay. I'm thinking, how much money can I generate from that $7? So as you can see, I can easily generate $175 from $7. Okay, so you have to get out of that mindset, that consumer way of thinking about this is an expense. I don't want to pay that. It's not really an expense. You have to think about it as, what are you going to generate and what are you going to get back that in return? Okay, so you might spend a couple of $100, but the return on that couple of $100 might be $5,000. So you have to start thinking, like I tell you, a little bit outside of the box. And that's the way you do that, is think about what you're investing and what the return is going to be. It's not really an expense.
Don't add piggyback. Watch out. I don't mean to cut you off. I know some people add, like people are doing like this competition. It's like a status where you share it and it's like quick to 5,000. Like, be careful who you're adding. You just want to add potential prospects. You don't want to add network marketers like in Explosial and all these
Wake
people
Up Now or
NCA or whatever. Like, you're just adding people for no reason that are never going to join your company. You only want to add, like James said, people that are interested.
Exactly so. And that's another key thing. Like I told you guys last week, I didn't realize that I have, over 600 plus marketers on my friends list. So, at the time, until I can get that culled down, I'm not accepting any new friend requests for anybody in network marketing right now, ID or other. I'm just not doing it right now until I can get everything culled down, get everything converted over. So the next thing I want to talk about, guys, is SEO ranking. And a lot of you shaking your head right now. What is James talking about? SEO is search engine optimization. That means ranking your web page to get it up in the search engines to where traffic gets drove to your website. I've seen a lot of you, you're creating the Weebly, the Weebly site, excuse me. You create a free Weebly site, that's all good and awesome, but you have to get traffic to that site, okay? So you do that by, the SEO ranking, and it's very easy to do. Get the rank up there, and get your website on there. And another thing, in case you guys didn't know, like I said, love Darius's video on the Weebly thing, guys. You can go to GoDaddy.com and you can actually purchase a domain for 99 cents, $1.99. So if you didn't want, James JamesInfinityDownline.weebly.com, you actually wanted JamesInfinityDownline.com, that would be a specific domain. You can purchase just a domain name. Then go to Weebly, okay, and then use that domain name for your web or your Weebly website. Okay, so that's another thing I wanted to point out for 99 cents. Okay, so I told you guys I would reveal the #1 resource to your success. Okay. So I'm going to do that right now. Be like, James, what are you talking about? So here is going to be your #1 resource right here, guys. YouTube. YouTube is your #1 resource to success. And you're going to say, well, James, I don't understand the SEO, ranking. So I'm going to put how to get website.
I know one of your YouTube videos is on the first page. I've seen it.
Right. Okay. So how to get your website on top of Google, or this one? Look, how to get your website on the first page of Google. Okay. So I'm going to click that, guys. It's going to be a little bit slow here because of the screen capture, and that's the reason, why I usually don't do a lot of screen captures through the Hangout. Because it's a little bit slow loading. But anyway, right here, the very first one, how to get on the first page of Google. Okay, look, 52,000 views on this. Okay, I mean, it's a simple thing. He's showing you how to go into Google Analytics. And a lot of you guys are like, oh, I don't even know what you're talking about, James. This is going to be your #1 resource to your success, guys. You would not believe. I always try to dedicate at least an hour, if not 2, every day to learning something new. Okay, and that I can't express enough how powerful YouTube really is. I mean, you can learn anything. The videos are there. So, guys, go there, get your ranking. It'll show you exactly how to get the SEO ranking for your website. Darius did, how to make a Weebly website. So
I know too that you can go on in the ID back office. They have it to where if you pay them, I know this is free, but if you pay them, they'll help you rank in the first page of Google. But yeah, this is new to me too. I never knew how to get on the first page neither. So.
Okay, so if I just simply type in how to make a Weebly website. So, guys, that's going to show thousands of, videos. As you can see, that last result, look, it says 54,500 results. Okay, so, I mean, there's virtually thousands and thousands of videos already there. And I want you guys to understand, me and Darius are both going to be introducing new training into the group. But, guys, I'm not going to make something and spend 3 hours of my time. Okay, it's redundant when there are literally thousands of videos on that subject. And like I said, I've tried to keep it simple within the group, doing my training videos on, Facebook promotion alone. I really haven't gotten into driving traffic outside of, Facebook, SEO ranking, conversion rates. Guys, I've told you about, the simple math of, business. So if you know that your conversion is, we'll say for every 100 clicks or every 100 people that you send information to, you're going to get 5 sales out of that. So, guys, I have been on here the past few weeks, I'm going to say the past month, and you would not believe the people, that are with Infinity Downline already, and how I'm not going to name any names, but one guy with Infinity Downline got 44 signups in one day. Okay, so I mean, it's all about, guys. There are free capture pages. You can create a free capture page at hang on here. I wrote this down because, guys, I'm telling you what, I'm going to be going into every bit of this and doing it myself. So
Yeah,
there's actually it's called Video Squeeze Creator. Okay, so you can create a free capture page, and guys, I want you to know. Let me get this back off the screen share here. I want to let you know that these capture pages, I've watched numerous videos on that, and guys, the conversion rate on these free capture pages are anywhere from 40 to 60%. So that means if you're driving, let's say 100 people, that means you're going to get 40 people that are sales, 40 signups out of that. That's on one free capture page, okay? So, I mean, there are literally thousands of things out there. And guys, what I have been doing, I'm waiting for the relaunch, okay? Because I'm going to be making sites. I'm going to be generating, driving traffic to them, okay? See what my conversion rates are. I'm going to be posting those results. I've seen a couple of you in there are doing the email analytics. In other words, guys, if you haven't got an autoresponder like Aweber, get response. Aweber right now is $1 for the first 30 days, $19 a month after that. I can't express enough how important it is to have like an autoresponder. Guys, once you virtually get all these set up and get yourself ranked up there as, say, number 2 or number 5 on Google, the very first page, traffic will start coming to your site, okay? And you'll know what your conversion rate is from that traffic. Now, guys, you can do this, free, or, there's paid advertising, in other words, to generate higher traffic. So, that's out there as well. Now, Peter Wolfing said in last week's webinar, guys, if you got to think of it like this: if you don't pay your rent, in other words, like if you was in traditional marketplace, if you did not pay your rent on a building, how could you open your doors up for business? It's the same way. If you're not, paying for traffic, or say, you have Aweber, or all these little simple things for $15, $19 a month, how are you able to open the doors to your business to get business, if you see where I'm coming from with that? So you have to think of it like that. Like I said, don't think of things as an expense, but rather think of it as how much income and how many sales you can actually generate from that. Try it for a month. If it doesn't work, if it doesn't generate, if you don't see the conversions that you want to see, simply, don't do that. Don't do that approach. But guys, I'm telling you what, when the relaunch comes, I'm going to be blowing this up. I have actually put my business, like I said, the past month, I've just kind of put it on hold there. I haven't been as successful as I could be with ID. I just kind of put it on hold because I'm waiting for the relaunch. I really can't promote products that I don't even know what the products are yet. So as you can see, and I think they're kind of doing that on purpose because they don't want it slipping out. They're giving us a little hint, but they don't want to actually show us, because guess what? Everybody's going to be starting promoting that. And how are you going to be able to promote it when the product's not even there yet? So as you can see where I'm going with that, that's the reason why I'm kind of holding, at where I'm at right now. So, when the relaunch comes, guys, I'm telling you, look out. I'm going to be living online for 3 months. And the reason why I'm going to do that is because we're planning a family trip in September, October to the Smoky Mountains. So, I want to hit it hard, live online. If I got to live online 24 hours a day for 3 months, then that's what I'm going to do. So I can take a month off and have a huge amount of residual income, coming in, a steady stream. I got a steady stream now, but it's not where I want to be at. And like I said, my success has really been, in my eyes, it's mediocre success. But guys, I could totally. I'm telling you, with the relaunch, people is going to be making 6, 7 figures a month, not a year. I'm talking 6 figures a month, monthly income from not only the discount, member discount program, but from the products alone that are going to be, updated monthly, new products every month. Guys, it's just opening up a million different possibilities that wasn't there before. And like I said, guys, I tried to keep it simple as far as showing you what you can do on Facebook. If you make a sponsored post, $6.99, you do the simple steps that I'm showing you in that. I'm telling you, you can see results just from that alone. And basically that's what I've done, guys. I posted on Craigslist, Backpage, LinkedIn. I do get people from that, but over the past several months, past 6 months, I've really concentrated on Facebook alone. Now, don't get me wrong. Like I said, I've got people that signed up from, doing a Craigslist campaign or, from LinkedIn or Twitter but nothing like, what I see from doing a sponsored Facebook post. Like I said, I wanted to keep it simple because, guys, if you can keep it simple and show people how really simple it is, then everybody's going to be more successful that way. When you start complicating things and people complicate it and they're like, lost, I don't know what you're talking about, it just, people are not going to think that they can do it. I mean, it really is simple once you understand. Like I said, I've been going into it almost a year now, and, I didn't know shit about SEO rankings. I didn't know, that's all stuff that, I've learned over the past several months, and, being applying every bit of it, and you have to learn and better yourself every day. I mean, every day. I'm learning something new every day. I'm sure Darius is. I'm sure everybody. It's all about learning something new, and not only what you learn, but applying what you learn into your everyday life. And I mean, you wouldn't realize how many Robert Kiyosaki videos I've watched, how many, Andy or Eric Ward videos I've watched, how many, videos, motivational videos, network marketing videos, just trying to soak in every aspect of the industry. And, that's what you have to do. But, like I said, the business is so easy to duplicate, but you can't duplicate another person. And the reason why you can't do that is because you're a person. You're your own person. You're not someone else. So you can't duplicate another person. You can duplicate the business, though. So, the people, like I said, in the past year, guys, the ones that copy, paste, that think, I'm going to copy a stat, I'm going to copy someone else's picture, and, I really shouldn't have to put this much effort into it, are the ones that are struggling, the ones that don't see success. I've seen hundreds of people come, hundreds of people go, because they get into the mentality of, this is a get-rich-quick scheme. This is, I purchased a lotto ticket for $25. It's simply not the case. And that's the reason why I posted the video up here this past week of, someone else that was involved in ID. She's been involved like 13 months, I believe, and she's basically telling you what to expect. You're not going to see, instant success in 2 weeks. Maybe not even a month. Maybe not even 2 months. It depends on the person and what your particular goals are, what you're striving for. If you put in everything, if you give it 110%, you're going to see results, okay? Period. And that doesn't matter whether it's an ID or a traditional business or anything. If you give it 110% of your ability, then you're going to see results from that. If you think you can just simply sit back and not have to do anything, copy other people's work, copy their pictures, copy statuses, and just not really do it, then, it's not going to come to you. So, that goes to the people that's maybe only posting once a week about the business. You're not going to see results from that because, number one, you're not getting traffic to that. Number two, credibility is, okay, well, if he's really doing this for a living, why does he only say something about it once a week or once every 2 weeks? So you have to understand where I'm coming from with that and look at it in that light, because I'm telling you, when I scroll through my news feed and I see, I'm just an ordinary person with extraordinary goals, I just keep scrolling because it's the same thing over and over again. And what do you think other people are doing? Okay? They're scrolling right through it because they see it a million times a day on Facebook. Now, if I'm scrolling through there and I see something that's worded or a picture that really sticks out and is different from, hey, I'm throwing the same mansion picture up every time, then I stop and actually look at it. Okay? That is what I'm talking about, branding yourself. You have to make yourself unique to everyone else out there. Darius, I'm going to turn it over to you because I probably already talked way too much already.
Yeah, I just want to say too, like about the SEO. If you go on Alexa.com, it tells you the top-rated websites in the world that draws the most traffic. And guess what's number one? Google, Facebook, and YouTube. 1, 2, and 3. I mean, those are the sites that you want to hit. I know I need to hit YouTube and Google because I've been hearing a lot about SEO, search engine optimization, and getting my first page of Google. Because if you think about it, how many of you, when you go on Google, go to the third page of Google? You look through the first page of Google, whatever you want, and then you keep going. It's and about Facebook as well. Like, I know I'm guilty of it too. I know I've been getting lazy this last week. I need to stop being lazy. I keep copy and pasting the same message on my sponsored post, and I need to change that as well because it is getting repetitive. Because if you think about it, you see it. If I do a sponsored post every day and it's the same thing over and over, it's gonna be like, what is this guy doing? Is it spam? Like, did somebody hack their account or whatever like that? You don't want to overpost as well too. That's another thing. If you post too much about it, people are gonna, like you said, a billboard on your Facebook, people are gonna be like, what is this guy doing? Like, all he's doing is promoting the business. But if you're doing it like James is, he has a family and he's posting pictures of his family, and then, he's incorporating, his picture with, join Residual Explosion, and things like that. Like, he's being unique. He's being a lot different than I am. I'm being generic, which I need to be more unique. So I'm telling you that I'm doing it wrong as well, and you need to follow his footsteps and in the videos. Most of your questions are in the videos, and if something's not working for you, then it obviously isn't working for you. So figure out there's a solution to every problem. And like you said, Google and YouTube, I mean, it should be everyone's best friend. It's all about self-education. And the thing I meant to add too about the capture pages, if you're doing Fiverr, and I know I made the video about Weebly and everything like that to help you out, like, so you don't have to talk as much. But if you're just sending traffic to your website, you don't know who's coming to your website, who's not coming to your website. So if you make a capture page and people put in their name and email, and you set up Aweber, like I have Aweber, and like you said, it's $20 a month, and I don't think of it as an expense, like you said, because if I make one sale, it offsets it.
Right. And it already pays for the whole month right
itself. There. And $5. And also, you need to have a hosting website. I use HostGator, and HostGator is $5. And basically, what it is it's your website for your capture page, and you pay $1 to start. I think it's like $1 for the first month, and then after that, it's $20. So I don't think of it as, wow, I'm paying $20 for Aweber, and then I'm paying $20 for HostGator, so that's $40. I'm not thinking it like that. I'm thinking, okay, like you said, my capture page that I got made for me on Fiverr for $5, I count it as, well, if I get 10 people to opt in, I'm basically, my business is on autopilot because I have 40 messages that I'm gonna send to people for 40 days every day at peak time. So I send them out. It automatically does it for you. So it sends out an email automatically at 5 o'clock and an email at 9 o'clock because I know people get off work at 4 o'clock, and most people are on Facebook between 5 and 7, between 5 and 8 people are on Facebook, and 9 o'clock because usually people are putting their kids to sleep around then. So they're getting emails from all day long for 40 days, and I'm not even talking to these people. Like today, I got to sign up from one person from Fiverr, Charlene, and I never even talked to her. I never talked to her ever in my life until today, until after I got the payment received in my account, all from A. Weber, and it's doing the autoresponder. So I highly suggest you get a capture page and an autoresponder. It's highly effective because if you're just drawing um, traffic to your website, like say you have Weebly or whatever, and you're just drawing traffic to the website, well, if people, the odds of people buying something the first time is very low. So you want to keep sending them messages and messages like that. That's the whole conversion rate, because people are not going to buy the first time they see it, more than likely, unless you have someone that's really motivated and really like action taker and really wants to do it. So you have to keep reminding them. It's just like a kid, you know, when you get on the bike for the first time, you're going to fall off. You have to keep trying and trying and trying to see what works for you. So I highly suggest that. And don't keep adding, I know I can't stress it enough, don't keep adding network marketers. You're just filling up space to your friends. Let's add potential people so that every time you post, all your friends are, you know, of course your personal friends or whoever like that, but you also have potential people looking at you, seeing you post every day, seeing that, you know, you're active. Because my goal is, I know that's James' goal too, like every time you post something, you want people, when they think of Infinity Downline, I want people to think of Darius. Or James wants people to think of, when they think of Infinity Downline and instant and daily residual income, you want them to think of James. You have to separate yourself from everybody, and I can't stress that enough. Because I see people posting pictures of James' picture, and then it has, you know, his watermark of residual explosion. You're just drawing traffic from you to people are like, wow, okay, this person's lying. It has James Buchanan's name in it.
Exactly.
Let me send James a message, and they're going to talk to James and say, hey, I saw your post on Darius's timeline. I want to know more information because he's taking your picture. I don't know how many times that happened to me before when people will be like, take my picture and have my name in it, and they'll be like, are you Darius from the picture? And I'm like, yeah, what's going on? I don't know what picture you're talking about. Well, such and such, and they'll show me the picture, and like, this person sent me this, and I want to join under you because this is your money, not them. I don't want to join someone that's being a fraud. So
Exactly.
don't be a fraud.
It's a credibility issue. And you know, like I said, there's some of you right now that have taken one of my money pictures and my PayPal card, money behind it laying on my bed. Guys, you know, it's got my name on the card. So when people zoom in on that picture, I mean, it says James Buchanan right on my PayPal card. So that's what I'm telling you about. It's really not helping you whatsoever by copying statuses, copying other. You have to be unique, and that's what I mean by that. The business is easily duplicatable, okay, but you can't duplicate another person because each one of us are individuals and we're each unique. Now, if I'm copying the same status over and over again, like Darius said, it is all over Facebook. It's the exact same status over and over again. Okay, people have seen it hundreds of thousands of times already. Okay, so when they see it in the newsfeed, they just scroll because they've already seen it a million times already. Okay, it has to be something that sticks out. It has to be something that catches their eye. It has to be worded uniquely. It has to be, that's part of branding. You have to brand yourself, okay, as, you know, somebody who's out there involved with Infinity Downline and who is unique, standing out among 300,000 other people, okay? Now, guys, I get messages every single day about James. How did you, you know, insert text into those pictures? And James, how did you make that logo? And you go to your number one resource right there, your number one friend, and type in how to make, you know, a logo, free logo software. You know, how to insert text into photos. Excuse me. I know there has been some issues with some people saying that they don't have Microsoft Word. Guys, there's a million other free you know, software packages out there. I believe LibreOffice is one of them. It's compatible are basically the same thing as Microsoft Office. It's called LibreOffice. It has like a Word in it, like a PowerPoint, like an Excel spreadsheet. Guys, it's all, basically the same thing as MS Word, or Office. So you don't have to necessarily do that in Microsoft Word like I do. Guys, when I show you things like that, I'm showing you, what I'm using, and you don't necessarily have to do it that way, okay? There's a million other different ways to do the same exact thing, okay? So if you see one person who's making pictures in, let's say, an app, an Android app on their phone, that doesn't mean that you can't do it with another software, or be on, an iPhone and do it through Mac, or, okay? So, don't let that hold you back or think you can't do it simply because, somebody might have, a certain software, or, guys, you can all do the same thing. That's what I'm talking about, the business being easy to duplicate, because everyone can do those same simple steps of doing, what you need to do, but not necessarily have the same tools that everybody else is using. You don't have to have Aweber. There's there's other autoresponders out there like GetResponse. There's so many. You don't have to have Aweber. That's just a tool. An autoresponder is a tool. It doesn't have to be a particular one. Just like the lead capture, like I told you. But you have to understand the process as far as the video squeeze creator. You have to know about putting the links in there, the correct URLs, to get the capture page the way you want it. Then once you get the capture page created, you're going to have to get it ranked, and you're going to have to drive traffic to it. Now, I talked about earlier, I mentioned Google Analytics. Now, what Google Analytics do, you can simply, if you don't have a Gmail account, okay, I suggest you get one. Get a Google Mail account, okay? And then once you have a Google Mail account, you're already on Google Plus. Google Plus has so many different things that you can do. Google Analytics, okay, it will actually, you put your URL to your website in there, it will track traffic for you, okay? Guys, if you haven't heard of Google AdSense, Darius, I'm sure you've already heard of this. You know what it is, right?
Yeah.
Okay, AdSense, what that does is actually you can place little ads into your website. Now, each time someone clicks on this little ad, you get paid. You get paid a couple of cents or whatever. But guys, just think, if you're driving 10,000 people, 10,000 people a day in traffic, and each one of those, each person might click on that. Think about what 10,000 pennies is. You know what I'm saying? That's per day. That's just off a little Google AdSense thing, okay? You have to understand the little, like I said, the tools that are out there. And I really didn't go into all this stuff, before, because I don't want to make it confusing. It's not really confusing, and people think oh my gosh, I'm overwhelmed. There's no way I can do that. I'm telling you, you can do it. I've done it. I'm a common person in the middle of Missouri, middle of nowhere, no network marketing experience whatsoever, and I'm telling you, I got involved with Infinity Downline, and I started generating money and making money right away, okay? And it's something that you can do. Each and every person can do. It's all up to you and how you want to go about doing it and what your goals are. Like I told you guys before, if you want to make $100,000 a year, you can. There is so many people on YouTube that I watch on a daily basis that are making over $100,000 a year. I'm not. I've almost been, in 2 months, involved with ID for a year. I might make, we're going to say, a little over $50,000, maybe close to $55,000, $57,000 for a whole year being involved with Infinity Downline. So, that doesn't make me a top earner. That doesn't make me one of the big, Infinity dogs, one of the huge people out there. It just makes me, like I said, I'm a moderate person. I'm making a living at it. It's nothing huge. And like I told you guys, I'm going to be moving away from the money pictures altogether. You can only post so many money pictures, you know what I mean? people's either going to believe it or you're not going to believe it. You know, I quit doing the ATM videos months ago. I mean, how many times can I go to an ATM, show my PayPal card, put it into the ATM, and pull the money directly out of my PayPal account? I mean, guys, where do you think the money was coming from? You know, and I tell people, you know, this is payments from Infinity Downline going directly into my PayPal account. I will show you. I put it in here, and I pull the money out, okay? I mean, you can only do that so many times, okay? So that's just, I put it up there to let people know it is real. You can make money. But, you know, the industry is shifting. Like I said, if you watch other network marketers, everyone's getting away from the money pics and all. Look at my diamond, you know, bracelet lane here. And, you know, this paycheck that you have to start showing value. It's more about value than money, really. And like I said, guys, I try to make it simple to where to show you, yes, you can make a money picture and make a sponsored post, and you're going to see results from that. I mean, it's that simple. And I told you what my conversions are on that. Guys, I was signing 5 to 7 people every week, or like clockwork, every single week. Once I started getting those promoted posts rolling, I was doing 2 a week, every week. So that means that first week, I might not assign anybody on that. And on that third week, I might have had 7 people from that very first sponsored post I did 3 weeks ago. And then once you get that cycle started to where you're doing them at twice a week, you know, every single week, it's a steady flow of people. You know, you're generating sales, a steady flow of people coming into the business. And like I said, you know, guys, my results are mediocre. They're nothing to write home about. They're nothing to really brag about. It's just, you know, like I said, I haven't really put what I want to put into this business because I was waiting on the changes to come from, you know, ID. I want new products there. I mean, gosh, I'm so excited about that. I don't even know where to go with that. It's opening up a million different possibilities on to market the business, okay? You know, Infinity Downline's already been here 5 whole years already. They already have a track record. And now, I mean, it's only going to get, it's going to be huge. I'm telling you, they are going to be the #1 home-based business in the country. I mean, they are. There's nobody that can compete with them for the membership prices and for the admin fee and for what the products you get, and the membership discount alone is worth $25 a month, if not more. Okay, you're going to be saving way more than $25 in savings because you're never going to have to pay retail for anything ever again. So, I mean, it's going to be something that sells itself. Now, once you get your website created, once you get start driving traffic to that, guys, once you put that initial work in, it's all going to be automatic. Like Darius said, he's getting sales from people he's never even really talked to. I mean, once you get out there, you start driving traffic. It's the same thing as doing a sponsored Facebook post. I drive 150,000 people see my post. That drives traffic to me saying, hey, how are you making money? What is this Infinity Downline? What is this business? Okay, that's getting traffic drove towards me. I send them the information, okay, and then I know what my conversion is after sending that information. So, like I said, it's nothing to write home about, but I'm showing you guys it's possible to be signing 20 people a month, okay? Because people tell me, well, I can't get 4 people. I can't even get 1 person. Okay, you have to get the audience. You have to get the traffic. Okay, that's how you get sales. You can't post something on your timeline. You have 200 friends. Okay, you're not getting any traffic. No one is seeing your post. So
it's a numbers game.
Right. So therefore, how do you think you're going to create a sale from the 200 people that's already seen your post? Okay, you have to get yourself out there. You have to have traffic. You have to have people seeing you. You know, and that comes from, like I said, the SEO ranking. Guys, you know, there's a million different, you know, creating a website. You don't have to do it on Weebly. There's other places you can go through. Like I said, you can purchase a domain name from GoDaddy for like 99 cents. Not a website, just a domain name. So in other words, if I want James is going to make $100,000.com, I can go purchase that domain name for 99 cents. Then I'm going to go to Weebly, create my website, and guess what it's going to be? James is going to create $100,000, .com. Okay, that's going to be my actual website. So, instead of using the Weebly, whatever you make up there, .weebly.com, it's actually going to be that domain name. So, guys, if you want to do that, right, if you want to do that, then there's an option there. It's only 99 cents. So, another thing was Peter had talked about the get leads for life. I know Darius has already done this. Guys, I have not got into that. I'm definitely going to be doing that for a one-time fee of $15. And if you got the email that said, what was that, Darius? I got it, but I haven't really went through it yet. It was $97, and it was, what, 15 million
15 million leads. Yeah, 15 million leads.
That's enough for life right there, okay? And what you do is you put those leads in like Aweber Get Response, and like Darius said, this stuff is going out automatic. Once you set it up, it does it automatically. Okay, guys, I've used Get Response in the past, and I can set it up just like Darius said. I'll send the email out at 9 a.m. or I'll have it automatically send out at noon when people are on their lunch hour or something. And then I'll send it out at like 5:30, 6 p.m. every day. It does it automatically. Once you set it up, you can set it up to where it'll do that for the next 30 days automatically. Okay? And that's going to be generating traffic because that's sending emails every day and people seeing that. That's traffic. When people see you, see your product, see you, see whatever it is, that's traffic. Okay? And then it's all about conversions. Like Get Response will tell you what the conversion actually is. Out of 400 emails you sent, it'll say like 280 of those emails are actually open. Okay, it will tell you the conversion of that, and then once you get a sale from that, you'll know exactly what you're converting, say per 400 people. And like I said, guys, I'm seeing people out there right now that are members of Infinity Downline using a free capture page that are getting a 40 to 60% conversion rate, and that means sales. That doesn't mean traffic to that capture page. That means actually converting people that are joining Infinity Downline, a sale. So, like I said, one guy, guys, 44 signups in a day, in one single day,
with
no Facebook. Okay, crazy. Go to YouTube. That is your #1 resource for success. I'm telling you. I simply don't have enough hours in the day, the week, to make a video on a certain subject when, guys, there's already literally thousands of them already there on YouTube. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm going to be making we are going to be updating the training here in the group. Are going to be going into a lot of different things once the relaunch is out. That's what we're waiting on. I really can't make a video on a site that's not even up and running yet. So, if you guys, I know some of you are waiting to something gets posted to the group, and it's already there on YouTube. So instead of waiting till something is posted to the group, go to YouTube and type it in. Like I said, if you don't know anything about SEO ranking, go to YouTube, type it in. How do I get on the first page of Google? If you don't know anything about, like I said, the capture page, now that was just one of, there's many guys you can do. I was watching a video, I believe this morning, on you can actually create a free capture page in blogger.com. If you're a member of blogger.com, you can go into blogger.com. You have to have an autoresponder though. You can set it all up, and once the people enter their email address, it automatically sends the email to them. Hi, my name is James Buchanan. I've been involved with an Infinity Downline for 10 months, blah, 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 blah. In other words, it's a scripted response to, them putting in their email address. In other words, as soon as they put that in there, that's what a capture page is. You're capturing the lead. You're getting their email address. You use the autoresponder to send a response back to them. They evidently wanted information, or they wouldn't put their email in there to begin with. So if you understand that part of it right there, you know that actually a capture page or a capture site is going to have a high conversion rate. And the reason why that is because people are already interested in doing something or getting more information, or they would never even put their email address in there to begin with. So that's the reason why the conversion rate is so high on those. But you definitely want to have a capture page. You definitely want to get that capture page, linked with the autoresponder. You definitely want to get it ranked up there. And guys, it don't have to be on Google. Like I said, you can get SEO ranking on any search engine. That means Bing, Yahoo. It's all the same process as far as getting your videos up there. Now, I've not really even got into that into depth. Like Darius said, I can do a Google search. Like if one of my older videos from back in September, if I was to put in Infinity Downline Scam, one of my original videos from September 2013 pops up there on the first page of Google. Now, I didn't have to do that because it usually takes about several months for stuff to actually get ranked, okay, naturally, through how it's actually done. It's an algorithm that is actually used, and it ranks pages, websites, videos, etc. Not only by views, but what's known, it's something like hashtags. Okay, like I said, I don't want to complicate things and get you guys all confused, but there's actually a tag in when you create a website. There's always a tag there for basically a headline tag. In other words, a search engine will look for this automatically in a web page. So if someone types in Infinity Downline, it's going to go through the millions of sites out there, okay, that has Infinity Downline in basically the header homepage of the website. So it will rank those, okay, basically. So if someone types in Infinity Downline, guess what the very first one is going to pop up? It's going to be infinitydownline.com, because that is the site name, that is the header, that is the tag, okay? So it's going to pop that up as the #1 place to go is Infinity Downline. So you have to understand how all that works, and like I said, it's really a simple thing once you understand it, once you know what's going on there. But things are actually ranked naturally by the way the header is tagged, the name of the website, and so on and so forth. There's an actual algorithm that searches for this, and that's how things are listed on Google. The first page to 2,000 pages. So, like I said, once you understand that and realize what's going on there, then you're going to know how really simple it is. Did I lose you, Darius? I believe I lost Darius. Okay, well, guys, it has already been an hour. Like I said, guys, super excited. If you just got into the group, welcome to the group. It's a really exciting time right now. And, gosh, going to be blowing this business up, guys, that everyone can duplicate this business. It was one of the easiest things in the world for me. Like I said, I'm just a common person in the middle of Missouri, out in the middle of nowhere, really. And, I mean, I was able to have success. It's not huge success. Like I said, I'm not out flashing a ton of money and buying all these extravagant things. But, guys, I'm making a living from home. And basically that was, my goal is I want my bills paid, have a little bit extra money to do whatever I want to do when I want to do it, and, live that lifestyle of not punching a time clock. I've been able to do that for the past 10 months, 11 months, going on almost a year. So, to me, that's success. It's not, like I said, it's nothing to write home about or really brag about. I've been able to do it. So, and like I said, I'm just a common person. So I know if I can do that, and like I said, I try to keep it, simple in the group for other people to show them one little simple thing that I do that produces results. And you can see the same results from that. And once Infinity Downline 2.0 gets launched, it's going to be a game changer for everyone involved. And man, I'm looking forward to the webinar tomorrow, because me and Darius was talking, and I want to know about the products. how can I promote a product when I don't even know what it is yet? So, guys, I'm going to be bringing a million different training videos to the group because everything is changing. I will be rotating everything out of the group that's already there as far as like the sign up video because the sign up process is changing. Guys, the products are changing. So I'll totally do a whole new back office tour video. I'm going to be doing specific training video just for Infinity Downline as far as navigating the site, as far as what the products are, the compensation, the sign up process, payment options. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. So, uh, you know, I'm going to be doing other videos too. Like I said, don't wait on training to get posted up in the group. Go to YouTube, find out if you don't know anything about Aweber. Go to YouTube, type in Aweber. What is Aweber? And simply you can start doing that stuff right from the get go. I mean, guys, that's how I done it basically. Was I went to YouTube. I lived on YouTube. I'm still on YouTube 3 or 4 hours a day. Guys, you can get your YouTube videos ranked and get more views from your YouTube videos. So another thing, go in and type in how to get more views on my YouTube video. Little simple searches. It's all about knowing what to search for and how to word it, what you're looking for. The information is already there. And information is a powerful, powerful tool that you can simply, like I said, you can learn it. There's nothing hard about making money or having an online business whatsoever. People complicate it, or not only complicate it, they think that it's too much for them to do, and they don't stick with it, or they don't want to pursue it because they feel like that they can't do it. And I'm here to let you know you can do it because, like I said, I've been working from home for almost a year, and been involved with Infinity Island for 10 months, and I'm here to let you know it's possible. You can do it. It's all about your mindset, being positive. Guys, don't let negativity in there. If you watched that video, that James Matthews video, guys, I've had so many negative comments too about that money you're making is not real, and going and flagging my YouTube video, the same exact thing. And just like he said, the more successful they become, the more negative people are going to be there to try to bring you down to their level. And you simply can't do that. You can't let it into your life. Don't let it into your life. Don't let it into the comments on your post. Somebody puts up a negative comment on one of my posts. It's my timeline. It's my post. What makes you think that I'm going to let you allow you to have a negative comment on my post? I simply remove it. And if you keep doing it, I block you. I mean, that's that plain, that simple. I surround myself with positive people. I try to, the mentors I look towards. Like I said, I've learned a lot just from watching Robert Kiyosaki videos. Guys, go to YouTube and just watch some of his videos. It makes perfect sense at what he's explaining about how we've been raised to think that we've been raised to be consumers our whole life. We've been raised to think that how we was raised. You go to school, you get an education, you go work for someone, you get a good job, you go in debt on a 30-year mortgage to buy a house, you go in debt to buy a vehicle. The next thing you know, guys, we're over our eyeballs in debt and we're broke. To me, that's not the American dream. Schools teach you how to go work for someone else. Schools don't teach you how to be an entrepreneur, how to live your own life, your own dream life, have the lifestyle you want, okay, and make money. They don't teach you that in school. They teach you how to go get a job and work for someone else. They don't tell you how to work for yourself and be successful at that. So it's all about what your mindset. It really is, guys. Anything is possible. So with that, I'm going to be getting off here. Darius just wrote, I don't know what happened, just kicked me off the server. But guys, I've already been on here well over an hour. Webinar tomorrow, 10 p.m. Guys, be there on the webinar tomorrow. If you haven't signed up for the admin updates, get on the admin updates. Get the email, sent. Put in your email address. You'll have to confirmation link. You'll have to click that. Put in, confirm your email. Then you'll have to actually register for the webinar, and then they will send you a link to join in the webinar. So you definitely want to be on that webinar tomorrow. I think there's only going to be 2 more, the one tomorrow and the one on July 2nd. And guys, the relaunch is July 7th. That is just 2.5 weeks away. 2.5 weeks away. Actually, no. One, looking at the calendar on there. Actually, about 2 weeks, a week and a half. So, look, gonna be an exciting time. I can't wait to get the member the member discount program. That's what I'm waiting on right there. Because guys, you don't know how powerful that's going to be alone. Is I want to be able to take my phone and say, look at this app and look how much money I just saved. I mean, what better proof is that right there? I just saved $5 because I went to Domino's and I'm a part of Infinity Downline, and they give me $5 off my pizza tonight. Or I'm going to go to Walmart and say I purchased, such and such shampoo, and I got a $1 off coupon just because I'm a member of Infinity Downline. So I mean, how powerful is that going to be? All my pre-pictures are going to be the GPS-driven app. Showing how much money I'm going to be saving every day, every week, every month. Okay. So, like I said, it's going to open up a million different ways to market Infinity Downline and be successful with it. And guys, I want everybody in the group, everybody that joined Infinity, I want your success. I want you to be successful. That's the reason why some of you might think I'm a hard ass. I'm hard on a lot of people, and they don't know how to take that because they don't know me personally. But guys, I'm out there. I'm not trying to be someone's friend. I'm trying to make you be a better person so you can be successful. Guys, if you haven't watched the movie Jobs about Steve Jobs, I highly recommend it. Steve Jobs was a person that basically didn't give a shit about what anybody else thought. He had a vision, and if you weren't on board with that vision, you were out. And that's what made Steve Jobs a success, is because he knew how he wanted something, and he wanted your success, okay, but you had to be on board with what he was trying to show you, and and you would achieve that success. He wasn't a friend to anyone. He was there to push you and make you a better person that made a better product, that made the company that helped everyone involved. So guys, watch the movie Jobs. If you haven't watched it yet, awesome movie. And I mean, it's just a tremendous story. And you have to understand where I'm coming from on that, as well as, I want everyone to be successful. So, I might push you hard on that because I want your success. I want you to succeed. I want you to have the lifestyle you want, okay? And I mean, it's that plain and that simple. Why wouldn't I want that for someone else? And guys, there is so much negativity out there in the world. Our society is negative driven. Everything. Why do you think tabloids are still in business? Because look what so and so superstar did. It's all negativity driven. And I don't want negativity. I'm a positive person. I'm a person with a big heart. I'm a person who wants to help other people succeed. And I don't want you working a freaking job for 40 years of your life and be broke. I wouldn't wish that on no one. I saw my dad waste his life at a job for 17 years, and he passed away. And basically, I mean, for what? For what? I mean, it just doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't register. I want people to have a better life. I want you to be successful. It just doesn't make sense to wish hate, or I wish no one wrong. It doesn't make sense to me. Guys, I've already went into this way too long. So getting off here, guys. Be on the webinar tomorrow. I believe that's 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 o'clock Central. And guys, going to be bringing more hangouts and stuff. I'm going to try to get them twice a week. The upcoming new training and stuff will start rolling in to the group, into the files, as soon as the website goes live on July 7th. Okay, as soon as the website goes live on July 7th, expect training to be coming like a storm. It's going to be there, posted up in the group, going in the files tab, one after another, after another, after another. Me and Derek's going to be collaborating. And guys, want your success. I'm out of here tonight. Peace. Be successful, and we'll see you.